E allora facciamo così, io mi sento da solo e in diretta andrà solo il mio. Non so come mai, è già la seconda volta che mi capita. Voi non sentite Mattia, ma lo sento io, al massimo mi faccio la traduzione. Ok, dalla bestemmia, sì. Allora, playtype, facciamo un bel passaggio. Ok, vai.
Much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. 2nd and 8. Check 53. Check tight. Check tight. 53's a mic. 53. They'll try the left side. It's Patterson. And some room to maneuver.
No!
55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a good start.
Capotrella.
One of the fastest backs in the game today, a guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt. Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game?
Ci speravo, dovevo fare un hurdle. Fare un hurdle.
The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run. On first down, Patterson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front. We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Oh.
It'll be a gain of 5 as they get closer. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep. Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them. 59, ready. You ready? Mike, 58, right there. Smith.
No, porca troia.
But he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done. Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground, this is
Dai! Ma adesso la posso giocare il quarto? Sai che non mi ricordo. Oh, Mattia. No. Mi sembra di sì. Cazzo, una yard non riesco a piarla. Oh. Catroia. Sulla 4ª e 1, figa, il terzo tentativo. Beh, 3 minuti giusti, dai. Un'azione per uno.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Allora, questa. È forte Taylor, figa se è forte. È forte di brutto.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels. Throwing on first is Wentz. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak. I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. From just shy of midfield, Wentz. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they? Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going to the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. First and 10, Taylor now. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Hey, man, watch the boot. 45, Mike, 45. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he takes this
buco, cratere.
Touchdown. Naeem Hines, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
C'è un bel ritorno, touchdown.
Each team's had it, each team
Ritorno touchdown.
7-7 here as the kicks away.
Figa, guardalo qua, ho visto già il buco.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson.
Porca vacca, si passava.
He stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles. And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the ball moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving. And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 49 the mic. Here's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now
from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Switch. Here's Patterson.
Oh, la boya.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
Yeah.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Now it's Ryan. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
Corto.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up the third down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Here we go.
To throw is Ryan.
Oh, c'è, no. Porca troia. Ah, 4-8. Era bella.
Sometimes people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Ooh, che punt! Che punt! Ooh.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know
Che
distance
punt.
control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Figa, non ho mai fatto un punt così in tutta la mia vita.
And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you start to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Figa, basta che sbaglio qualcosa io.
Wentz.
Bella. Bella.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report.
Bel intercetto adesso. Ci
A
vorrebbe.
2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back.
Dai, figa, gli ho dato.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Gli ho dato una ruzzata.
Getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to push.
Working from the gun, Wentz. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
45, 45, Mike, 45. You don't want none of that. Get in, pick up the ball.
They run the counter. It's Hines.
La Madonna.
He'll be taken down at the 34.
Cioè, prima gli ho dato una ruzzata.
That call makes sense
Che
because
figa.
they've thrown it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing wrong.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in.
Ma non so se funziona a fine del secondo. No. Dimmelo se funziona, no. È uguale.
This from 36 yards out. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the
Solo la fine, secondo me, solo al quarto quarto.
It's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
C'era tu la palla. Pensavo di avercela io. Ah no, ho fatto touchdown.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I got you. I got it. Solid.
They run again with Hines.
No.
Yeah, they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. He's coming. Double up.
On play action, Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Looking deep for Hill.
Bello.
Inside the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 51 yards.
Sì, io ho fatto una cazzata io, ho giocato pinch.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. And does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
You got three down. 49, guys. Mike, get out.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a give right side. It's Patterson, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Ready. Mike 25. Number 53. Mike 53. Get in the weight room.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. Not much there, only a yard. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mike 53, Mike.
Now Ryan. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
2nd and 4.
Hey, tight down. There you go. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Here's Ryan to throw.
Ma dai, ma come cazzo fa a lanciare così alto?
Picked off here, the
Ma
32.
vaffanculo.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Ma figa, era lì.
I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him
Cioè, a me
chasing
questo
him
è
down
figa.
and not giving up the
Nella
pick six,
tasca,
because
senza
what happens a lot
pressione.
of the time is
Figa la
when you see
sparata
the interception, You just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Let's go, G. Tighten up. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Go, go. Hey, bunch. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Kemi che commenta. Dai, cosa, Kemi? Dai, che cosa? Dai, che cosa?
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Ryan. Throwing left side, it's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
E 7, terzo e 7. Ah, era il secondo e 20. Spacca tutto, si spacca il mouse. Questo è intercetto già chiamato.
Here's Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. He's got his man sharp, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw again is Ryan. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, Ryan.
Vaffanculo, Ryan.
And he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Che miette che va a bestemmia su R6. Che mi va a bestemmia su R6.
Ryan, quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with
Intercetto. Puttana Eva.
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Colts
Era al quarto.
take over with a football.
Ah, vaffanculo, non mi sono neanche accorto. Non si è neanche accorto che era al quarto.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them,
cazzo?
really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Ha giocato una goal line, figa.
Hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Second down at 5.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Snappa, sennò.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ultimi 2 minuti della mia carriera su Madden, ragazzi. Ultimi 2 minuti, poi it's over. 23 proprio manco Pucaz.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure
Allora,
they're just looking to burn
solo
these final
blitz.
2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take
Cazzo di
this up near
trattore.
the 35, maybe the 34.
No, basta. Ho chiuso con Madden, mi sono strarotto i coglioni.
Short here on third down.
Sì, basta. Basta, stai scherzando. Sì, basta. Ho fatto il torneo per dire farewell.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here's Hines. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Puttana, allora un lancio.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Cover 3.
Wins to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Sunday. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Target.
Now it's Hines. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Finita. Bravo Mattia che con voglia e passione va al turno successivo.